Hello my creative peeps and welcome back to my channel for another Arteza video. This video I have a bunch of planning products to share with you. Now to my understanding these are not new Arteza products. They are ones I've seen on their website before, but they wanted to send me a planning bundle, and since, you know, kind of the start of the time where we're thinking about those things, I thought it would be cool to share them with you and let you know what I think. So they did send me these for free, but all opinions are my own. They're not paying me to make this video. If you've seen these before, you guys know I always give you my honest opinion. I have several products from Arteza now, and some of them I've kept and some of them I reviewed and then passed on because they weren't something that I enjoyed. Just gonna get right into it. First, they sent me these planner pads. Now I did not know that had planner pads, so I thought that was interesting. I have a couple products like this myself that I have in my stash because sometimes you don't feel like writing in your actual planner, or if sometimes I've had like just a weekly planner and I want like a whole day because my day is going to be crazy. So these ones are the kind of A5 size. They are a little bigger. I cut one down to fit inside of an A5 size. So if you cut off this border here, it does fit. So this is like a regular A5 size, and this is how big the paper is. So if you're like me and you did something like this, I would want to stick this into my planner after. So you do have to cut off this part. They also make them in 8.5 by 11 size that I saw on the website. They come with two different styles. This is a 3-pack. It runs $18.99 for the 3 of them. I really like the paper. It's nice and thick. They have lots going on, so like a date, a quote, appointments, grateful, lots of tracker type things, so mood, exercise, water intake, and then your like broken down to-do list. Then we have a less kind of ultra one, so you get 2 of this kind where it's 7 to 8 o'clock. That is a pretty like small window. I feel like a lot of people either start their day way earlier and way later than that, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody's planner is different. So we have goals, shopping list, meals, exercise and health, and a water tracker. These are a little too planned out for me. I saw some of the 8.5 by 11 ones that had less going on. But if you do want this kind of structure and you like tracking all of these things, this could be an option for you. I did test the paper, so the gel pen, the highlighter, I tested a Tombow, the fine liner, and this is actually a mermaid marker, which if you don't know what that is, it's a super juicy inky marker, and none of it bled through, which I thought was absolutely crazy. So those are those. That's pretty cool. Again, paper quality great. Not a layout I would use personally, but if you like this layout, I could recommend these. Next, we have these. Now, this is something I requested because I thought these would be super cool. So this is a meal plan pad, which I'm doing a lot more of lately. So it's a magnet on the back, and you get 1/2 shopping list and 1/2 meal plan. So you can tear it off if you want, or you can use the whole thing like this. And I just thought this was really cool. I loved the designs. I loved that it was nice and simple, and that it sticks on the front of the fridge. So this is something I'll be using myself. Then I thought I'd be excited about this part, but I realized after looking at this that I guess don't eat things people usually eat. I don't know. There's a lot of things on here that I wouldn't buy, and then a lot of things on here that I would buy. I mean, a lot of things that I would buy that aren't on here. But there is an interesting variety. Just to jog your memory, maybe if you're not quite sure what you want to meal plan, or if these are the types of things that you typically buy at the store, this could be super helpful for you. So these two come in a 2-pack. This one also has magnets on the back. So this would be great to stick on the fridge, and as you run out of things, check them off. So I might use this as sometime in the future, but for right now, I'm not sure if that's something I'm going to use. Moving on to more like fun, colorful things. They sent me a pack of gel pens. So there are 20 gel pens. The package came damaged, so I have recycled it and taken all the gel pens out. But basically you get 20 gel pens in a variety of colors. They tell you the colors on the back of the package, but the colors are not written on the pen, so can't really tell which one's which. They're all 0.7 except for one black pen comes with a 0.5. They have this goopy like ball on the end that gel pens often have to keep the ink in there. So the outside of the pens don't necessarily match the gel pen colors, but that's just how it is. This pack of 20 retails for $11.99. Oh, nope, sorry, wrong one. $12.99. They write fairly smooth. Wouldn't write home about these. I mean, they aren't my favorite gel pens in the world, but they aren't my least favorite. It's something I will be keeping and using, but I would not repurchase them, especially if you are a fast writer like I am. If you write too fast, they do skip. Some of them are super inky and some of them are super scratchy. It's a nice color range. I like that they give you 3 black ones in there because I use black the most. Overall, not super impressed with it. Probably wouldn't buy them again for myself, but I like them enough to use them. So if you were curious about them, that's kind of my take on the gel pens. Of other types of gel pens on their website, I can only speak for this particular type that they sent me, which was the clickable ones. So next we have a highlighter. They sell these massive things of highlighters, which as someone who uses a planner now for business and stuff, this is not something that I would necessarily need. However, if I had found these in college, I could have just bought a whole thing of them and been set for the entirety of my college career. So 60 highlighters is $25.99. So they come in, of course, the standard colors, yellow, orange, green, blue, and pink. They all show the pen very well. These are all done over a ballpoint pen, so they didn't smudge at all. They have a thick and a thinner style. You can also get them in just the thin assorted pack, or you can get like a giant 60 thing of just yellow ones. So if you're a teacher or something like that, that could be cool. One thing to note about the gel pens, they don't like highlighters. They do smudge, as you can see there. Those are the highlighters. They're not revolutionary. They're pretty good. I'm not sure if $26 for 60 highlighters is a good deal or not, but roughly 50 cents a piece, it sounds like it. So if you are in the need of a boatload of highlighters, that could be an option for you. I personally don't think I need that many, so I'll be giving some away, but there's that. Then we have these Iconic Fineliner pens. And I've seen a lot of people review these pens, and I was actually surprised to learn that they have 2 different types of fineliners, and I did not realize this. So this is the Iconic Fineliner. It has this code on here. I assume that is just for black. So you get a 12 pack of these black ones. They're all 0.4. The Arteza only offers 0.4 millimeter fineliners. That's what they write like. I would say the black is more of a ballpoint ink black than a gel ink black. It's not super, super black. They are water-based, so they will move with water. So if you like to watercolor over journaling, this isn't a good journaling pen. But if you do a lot of bullet journaling, I've seen some other bullet journalers online have these and they love them. So if you are someone who draws out the pretty bullet journal spreads, this could be a fun option for you. You get 12 of them for $11.99 is the price right now, but the original retail price is $14.51, which I still think is pretty good. I've been using one of these to journal just to test out to see how long it would take to run out, and I've journaled about 12 pages with it so far and it hasn't run out. So that is that. If fine liners are your thing, that might be an option for you, but again, they only come in the 0.4mm line. Moving on to the last thing that they sent me, they sent me the fine liners. Now, these are different than the Inkonic fine liners, and I did not realize that they had two different products until I received these in the mail, so I do want to talk about that. So they come in different sets. The largest set is 102 fine liners, which is the one they sent me. It originally retails for $49.91, but is on sale for $38.99. I have sales quite frequently, so there's that. These do not have the color names on them. They do not come on the tin. They do not come on the barrel. The barrel feels much cheaper. Sometimes when you pull the cap off, I'm a little afraid that the nib housing is going to come apart from the actual pen housing. The cap does click on nicely though. In my set of 102, 3 were almost dead and 1 had exploded. But you have to look at the fact that this is 102 fine liners for $40 basically, which comes out to be less than 50 cents a pen, which for fine liners is a very affordable option. They do offer colored ones in the Inkonic set. They run about $12 more per set, and they only go up to 72 colors. I would have liked to have tried those, but looking at them as a super budget friendly fine liner option, I think these colors are gorgeous. So because they don't have any color names on them, I tried to group them based on what the cap looked like. So if the cap looked teal, I kind of put them up here. If it looked green, I put them up here, blue, and so on. So the cap isn't always what you'd expect it to be, but again, as a budget 50-cent fine liner, you can't expect perfection. So this, I think, would be an amazing set to gift someone for Christmas. I might gift something like this to my younger relatives who like to color and stuff and use fine liners. Maybe you have an expensive set of fine liners and you don't want your kiddo using them. Or if you just want to try fine liners, I think one of the smaller sets would be a cool option. I'm going to play around with these and see about using them in my journal because I like the colors. But again, just keep in mind that they are budget fine liners. That's what they are. And again, they only come in 0.4. So those are all of the products I have to share with you today. I was told by Arteza that there will be a pretty big special discount code that you will receive if you sign up for their newsletter over on their website for Black Friday. I'm not sure what that is. They said it's pretty big. I don't know what it's pretty big is, but it's just an email, so it might be worth checking out. Otherwise, if you would like to shop on the Arteza website, you can use my coupon code, which is in the description box, Creatively Free to Be Me 7, which is active until December 20th, and that will get you 10% off anything on the website. Use my links down below. I do get a small commission for your purchase. Please do not ever purchase anything just to support me or because you feel like I showed these to you and now you want them. This is just if you're going to shop anyway, then I appreciate it if you use my link so that I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. It does help support the channel. So with all of that said, I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions or if you're curious about other Arteza products that I've reviewed, you can check out the videos in the cards above. And otherwise, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye!